People ask me why, when they want something so strong, they don't get it. Legitimate questions. The basic problem is your attitude to what surrounds you, and it is easy to guess that when you wish so much, you are probably restless, you break down easily, and you feel insecure, and you begin to doubt because you see that it doesn't arrive. Can be many things, the reason why something prevents your desire to be achieved. The circumstances, the distances, the people you have around you, and the occasions where we aren't even considered. You wrong your attitude, and I tell you that from the outside you risk to look pretentious, grumpy, and envious, and it is the worst thing. And the others will never tell you. Your will to change your thoughts must start now, and this will allow to what you wish to manifest itself in the reality. When you will see wonderful things start to happen, you will be returning to the right frequencies as the awesome dimensions that allows transforming the thoughts in real things, because what you want already exists in the real world, or you wouldn't be able to imagine it. So tell to yourself that you deserve it, and it will come in a simple way. Many people in meditations reach this empty and infinite time lapse, and it is a dimension in which you are completely open to an existence of pure energetic essence, where the doubt about the things you desire doesn't exist. In that moment, there aren't prejudices, convictions, doubts, and contrasts with what you want. Therefore, with an inner feeling of freedom and satisfaction, you become a perfect magnet for what you want. About my experience, I can tell you that after this practice, I always received some good news or just what I wanted, and I'm telling you that when you will understand this world much better, you can't wait to repeat it, because you will achieve things more fastly than not consider it totally. It becomes a very personal thing. You can be guided, and I give you more advices in the upcoming videos. Those who have did this for a long time, they know exactly what I'm talking about, and I'm happy to tell you that most people are up about this, while if you feel you aren't, you can freely find something more appropriate to your personality or spirituality. In the future, I'll talk to you about my personal wish list too, that you could consider about, but what I must recommend you now is when it will be the right moment, you'll have to find your method. And I give you another little inspirations to motivate yourself in this. The mind thinks about connecting to affirmations. Now explain it better. The brain is predisposed to realize faster what it knows, like written and affirmed. The watchword is test yourself. Think, write it, and repeat what you wanted to yourself every day. Today, I tell you that doesn't matter how much you see big or unachievable your dream, it's actually near as small, and depending from how big it is, it will take time to reach you, but you can be calm about it, because the universe will create for you the craziest and fastest circumstances to get it. It's on your side, and when you are in the right symphony, it will send you all the signals you need, and if they don't arrive, ask and you will receive also during your day. It will bring you all the help you need, or the right opportunity, and it will seem fallen from the sky for you. If you feel you don't deserve it, or you have a lot of bad thoughts, you will convince yourself that the universe won't give you exactly what you want, and it won't work. So it will bring to you only similar things, definitely not always funny. I have experienced it firsthand, and I won't confide it to you, faithful listener. The solutions is beyond being worn out by waiting to get what you wish. Now, if you feel with these characteristics, restless, insecure, and envious, you are probably having a bad time, but I'm here to help you. Like we said, what you want goes away and the waiting makes you nervous. Step 1. Do what you love in all your free time. Step 2. Change your attitude immediately. So for example, you want an object, feel yourself like you are already in possessions, but at full level. Hear the sound, feel the perfume, see the color and the shape around you, like if you would have the house full of it. Enter into the certainty that you deserve it, and not that you possess it by impositions. If it is about a person, even if you are outside of the free will, imagine you are already living with that person and created different situations in your mind. For example, you can imagine you are touching its skin, the sound of the laughter, and much more. If he or she doesn't feel anything for you, you need to work on characteristics more targeted and remain more general about the aesthetic of the person. In a short time, it will come to you who possesses part of those characteristics. If it is an opportunity and you are waiting to know more because you are saying that leave it yet in your mind, as it would be complete, excellent. Otherwise, the universe will give you something better, and if not, the opportunity won't be now, but it will manifest in the time. The result is different to every people, and especially based on what emotions we are feeling. I'm giving you what I have experienced over the years. What you feel in your inner or to someone you attract to yourself, so better to choose well all our positive thoughts. And if it is difficult, try to play this game that consists to think about the 10 impossible things in your life that if they would to come true, you surely would be on top of the world. In conclusions, with the last point, you could make a list that includes your personal timeline, where you will write on in the month all the goals and dreams achieved, and that you will want to achieve. Sometimes setting a deadline encourages ourselves to do more actions in response to one of our emotions, so you will go more closer to your objective. Be brave, take a first step every day towards something. Everything about you are normally afraid of, you have already lived it in the past, and so you know yet how to overcome it. Find the right answers in yourself and ask them to the universe. Follow your emotions every time you feel it, and make a true action. Start now, because also your greatest dream can be reached. You are ready.